Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018, our Sir Alex Ferguson challenge as Southampton. Season 2 kicking off now. It's been way too long since we played Season 1. I wanted to kind of make this a bit of a weekly series or something. Sadly, it's kind of slacked off a little bit and I do apologise for that. Ridiculous working hours over the Christmas period and all that. I'm sure you guys can understand. I just wanted to make sure that our core series, our Rangers series and our AC Milan series kept going during that time. So unfortunately our Sir Alex Ferguson challenge with Southampton dropped to the wayside a little bit. We are back now with Season 2. So let's have a little look at the transfers that have gone down. We'll go through other stuff later on, but just want to go through transfers we've brought in. We've brought in Lucas Torreira from Sampdoria, an excellent box-to-box midfielder there. Could be a deep line playmaker, can be a I don't know how to say this word. Caralero, I would call that, but I don't really know what it is. Excellent stats. I mean, look at those stats, man. Great technically, brilliant on his mental stats, good physical stats as well. So he is going to be a good player for us. 7.15 last season in Serie A for Sampdoria, so a really good player. We also brought in Predrag Rajkovic, the goalkeeper, the Serbian goalkeeper, 4 stars as well. He's come in from Maccabi Tel Aviv, of course the former Red Star Belgrade man. He came in, I mean last season in the Israeli Premier League he got a 7.86 average rating. I don't care what league you're playing in, that's nuts. Kevin Danso, the centre-back, has come in from Augsburg. He came in for £4 million. Nice cheap fee there. 19 years old, Austrian. We've already loaned him out to Aston Villa. He made his debut in the Championship, starting for Villa, scoring a goal and with a 7.30 rating. So hopefully he can go down to Villa and do really well. Unfortunately his training numbers are going down, but presumably that's just because he was off for summer, obviously. We brought in Danny Ings from Liverpool for £10.25 million. He's 3.5 stars for us. Hopefully he can do really, really well coming into the team. He's a complete forward. He's had a bit of a torrid time of it at Liverpool. As I say, 10.25 million is an okay fee. In terms of report there, he is better than Alcacer and Gabbiadini apparently. So hopefully he can do really well. Obviously he was a prolific goal scorer at Burnley before that, scoring 11 goals in the Premier League, 20 goals before that in the Championship. So he knows the back of the net. Hopefully he'll do the same for us. We brought in Eduardo Goldaniga from Sassuolo, £10 million. He's a solid centre-back, 3 stars for us, potential to go up to 3.5 perhaps. He's not as good as Hoot, Van Dijk or Roncaglia as a centre-back, but we just needed cover for those boys, so we brought in Goldaniga, only 7 million outlay. We brought in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain from Liverpool on 120k, a gigantic wage of course for Southampton to be paying anyone, but you know, look at his stats. Super fast, great dribbling, can cross a ball, obviously former Saints boy, sold for 12 million, 7 years ago, bought back for 12 million now, so hopefully he can hit the ground running again at Saints. In terms of the outgoing, we have sold, let's have a look, we've sold Jordi Clasie for 9.5 to Villarreal. He's a decent player, but 9.5 was an okay fee I thought. Sofiane Boufal went for 17.5 million to West Ham. Again, a decent player, but never really done it for us. Could rise to 19.5. We sold Jack Stevens to Leicester for 8 million. An okay centre-back, but not good, really, not good enough for Southampton where we want to go. We also sold Shane Long for 10 million to Brighton. I mean, that is a hell of a fee, I think, to get for 31-year-old Shane Long, and that, of course, offset the 10 million for 26-year-old Danny Ings, so that's great business in my eyes. Mayo Yoshida for 4.5 almost went to Lyon, an okay centre-back, but again not good enough for Saints and where we want to be going. And Alex McCarthy went to Burnley for a couple of £100,000, which is good because we've got Fraser Forster as backup now to Predrag Rajkovic, or even maybe the two of them will battle it out for the number 1 shirt. But that's where we stand currently. Looking at the transfer centre and what's possibly going to be happening here, there's nothing really ongoing at the moment. Alfie Jones here, contract rejection. No, there's absolutely nothing going on at the moment. We were also in for Alex Iwobi, but sadly the fees just weren't working out, so we didn't get him in. So we've got basically this squad. We're going to play Huddersfield now. We've never beaten Huddersfield, 2 draws and a loss against them, so it's a tough start against David Wagner's side here away from home. But picking the lineup now, we're going to be going with Rajkovic. On the right hand side we will be going with Roncaglia, of course. Centre backs will be Virgil van Dijk and Wesley Hoot. Left back will be Ryan Bertrand. In the midfield there, roaming playmaker Mario Lemina. Deep line playmaker Lucas Torreira. Another deep line playmaker will be James Ward-Prowse. So we'll go with that. Winger on the right hand side, Oxlade-Chamberlain. On the left hand side, Gaitan. I was wondering where he was there. Nico Gaitan. And up front, we'll go with Danny Ings as the complete forward. On the bench, Fraser Forster, Eduardo Goldeniga, Omar El Abdallawi, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Nathan Redmond, Lucas Vasquez, and Manolo Gabbiadini. Is that what we want to go with? No, do you know what? We'll take El Abdallawi off the bench since Goldeniga can fill in at right back too, and we'll put Alcacer on for him. Very attack heavy, our bench. Who can cover Bertrand? Goldeniga can cover Bertrand as well. There you go. Goldeniga's the exceptional backup defender to have on the bench. As you can see, Hoot is unhappy that a transfer was blocked, and Virgil van Dijk was unhappy because he wants to move to a bigger club. So both our centre-backs want to leave, actually. So we need to be proven to them that we have what it takes to stand up to some of these bigger clubs. I actually want to play more of this formation now, but obviously we need to change these boys around a bit. Torreira box to box in there. So it's basically the same, but we're obviously more attack-minded with this formation. Danny Ings complete forward attack as well. Play out of defence, work the ball into the box, overlap, play wider, push higher up, get stuck in, be more expressive. Yep, that's exactly how we want to play. More attacking, more aggressive. And now we don't want to be trying to play direct balls. We don't want to be surviving now. We just want to be going out and playing our game. Goldeniga, number 5, I suppose, and then fine 3 for Ox. I just don't like to give number 1 to a non-goalkeeper, you know. A 4-2-3-1 is what we're up against here from Huddersfield. Forgot their name there. Nobody really of note in this side that they've signed. They've obviously signed Okazaki, Tom Kearney, and Alioski. Alioski, the 26-year-old Macedonian, who looks an okay player. Brought in from Leeds. He did okay last season in the Championship, but nothing really to fear. So I think we should be confident going into this game. Go out there and impress me, boys. Ward-Prowse likes that. And diving right into the game. Tell the boys to get creative. As Ings, Torreira, Ward-Prowse, Virgil van Dijk, we kick off. We've got a really good team here on paper. They just need to live up to their potential. As Oxlade-Chamberlain is running at a fullback to start. Plays it to Torreira. Good play. There is a fullback gone on the overlap. Oh, Chamberlain flicks it to Roncalio, who's brought down by Lowe, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come in the game. Good possession for Saints, and they have to attack us. Physically attack us. Ings, Ward-Prowse now, we're looking for a way through. Torreira, Ings, has a pot shot off the bar. It's a good sign of intent. The goalkeeper is flapping all over the joint as Zanka gets it clear for Huddersfield. Good start though from Saints. Confident from Danny Ings taking a shot on as well. Quieting down a little bit now. Obviously being away from home, we're not going to be too disappointed with a draw in this one, but I'd like to win, you know. I'd like to get a good performance at least out of the boys. Front end of the park here, we seem to be playing a little iffy. The two wingers and the striker not exactly getting the best ratings as Rajkovic goes long towards Chamberlain, jumps, nods her onto Ings. He's got a runner ahead of him. He's going to go himself past the defender into the box, shoot from a tight angle, and it's Danny Ings on his debut, assisted by Oxlade-Chamberlain on his re-debut, and there is 1-0 to Saints. What a finish, Danny Ings. I'll be so delighted if we can resurrect his career. He's had such an unfair time of it, having a horror injury when he went to Liverpool. And that's a great start for Danny Ings in his career. Passionately very happy. Let's go with that. I'm not going to warn against complacency or anything. We want to keep things positive. On the left, we're going to bring on Nathan Redmond, who can, of course... he prefers the other side, apparently, Nathan Redmond. He's still a good player on the left-hand side. He is left-footed, isn't he, Nathan Redmond? Oh, he's right-footed. Oh, okay. Let's undo Nathan Redmond then. What about Vasquez? Can Vasquez use his left? Ish. What about Gabbiadini? Left. Okay, Manolo Gabbiadini can come on for Gaitan there. Be a winger on that side. We'll see how he gets on because Gaitan's playing poorly. Lamina can come out for Højbjerg as well. And we'll go deep line playmakers either side of Torreira. Good start so far from us though. 1-0 at half time. No danger on the back line thus far. Creating some chances going forward ourselves. 7-3 shot count. Roncaglia now with the throw to Ings. Nice touch. Where's that? Oh, it's a good pass to Højbjerg in the end from Ings. Virgil. Ward-Prowse. Right, trying to get it across the other side. Oh, Virgil goes away down the right. Oh, I didn't even see Roncaglia there. Can he pick out Ings? It's in deep. Gabbiadini's there. Won't get it. Is it a penalty? No, it isn't. That was a bit weird. We'll break for Zanka now. Can Huddersfield counter? It's into Mui. Yeah, looks like Huddersfield are going to have something. Kachunga to Okazaki. It's a nice touch by Okazaki. He is surrounded. I'd like to think we can take this here. Oh, gets back to Mui. Kachunga. We're a bit all over the gaff here. 3 of them hunting down the one man. Kearney looks for Alioski. In for Okazaki, and he's hit the woodwork. Jesus Christ, right. Concentrate, boys. We can't be having this. Williams flick on away, Van Dijk. Good play. Mui for Alioski again. Gets it again. Crosses it again. Kachunga nods it this time, and Rajkovic tips it behind, but Roncaglia is getting caught out there with that pass in on his blind side. Low in. Get it away, my God. Right, Van Dijk away. Low. Hunt him down and just get rid of this. Right, okay, we've survived anyway, but it's a good start for Huddersfield in the second half. Lucille to kick long, you'd think we'd be able to deal with this. Okay, easy for Bertrand. Højbjerg. Given away though to Williams, not good play. Come on guys, Okazaki, Kearney, Kachunga, wow. Very incisive play from Huddersfield. No sideways passes for them. Kachunga in, and it's easy for Rajkovic. Come on, get this long, man. There we go. Who was that to? Smith, Mui and Huddersfield. It's just wave after wave coming back at us. It's won by Højbjerg. Given away again, though. Right, come on. Oh, and there's that ball again, but in behind Roncaglia. Alioski's cross is perfect again. And Shinji Okazaki scores. What on earth is Roncaglia doing out there? Alioski is ripping him apart. What is it? He's got 6.5, and even that's bloody generous. It's settled down a bit now, but that's really piss poor from Roncaglia. The boys in the middle didn't exactly defend the crosses well either. Every time Alioski's whipping it in, it's coming to a chance. Who will we bring in? I suppose Redmond can come on for the Ox. Redmond, who is an out-and-out winger. Yep. Well, that's what we're going to do. We'll tell the boys to push forward. Why not? We still like a win here. Alioski is now finally coming off. Bertrand now throws it for Højbjerg. Takes it down nicely. Given away, though. Here's the possible counter for Huddersfield yet again. Okazaki behind Ince. Get it. There you go. Bertrand over the top. Come on, Ings. What a perfect debut this would be if you could get a wee assist here as well. Beats a man. Run into the box, son. That's a terrible pass. Torreira shoots and it's well wide. I don't know what Ings is playing at there. Just drive into the box, son. Corner now. Ward-Prowse. Pressure mountain. Mui away. Get it back in, son. Come on, somebody be a hero. Van Dijk. Ward-Prowse. In. Ings down. Torreira. Gabbiadini. Somebody shoot. Gabbiadini. There you go, son. Manolo. Gabbiadini with a goal. 2-1 late on Saints, and it's what we deserve. Huddersfield had a good period in the start of the second half, but we deserve to win the game overall. And I will say that Alioski will be raging that they're going to get beat here because he's done so well in behind Roncaglia. Ward-Prowse's ball to Ings, away again, and it's over. 2-1 Southampton away at Huddersfield to start. A good start. And Danny Ings with a goal on his debut as well. Couldn't really ask for more. Torreira got an assist. Gabbiadini obviously got the goal. And Oxlade-Chamberlain got the assist as well. So it's a good debut for a lot of the players there. And we did very, very well. And that's the kind of thing. Last season, by the way, we would not be doing that well in a game like that. Last season, we'd be getting into that looking for a draw away from home. Matt Targett doing well for Sunderland as well. Gallagher not so much. Sims doing well. Tella doing okay. Harrison Reed doing very well. Callum Slattery doing exceptionally well for Bolton, getting the goal as well. Does he have a future, 19-year-old? He looks pretty good actually, Callum Slattery. Ryan Seeger doing well for Bolton, getting the other goal. Kieran Freeman not so well at Livingston. Olomola not so well at Northampton. Vokins not so well at Bradford City. But a good start for us here, winning 3 points on the board already. Sheff Wed losing to West Ham, Stoke beating Borough, Swansea drawing with Ipswich, and a day which saw 4 red cards in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Man City winning 3-2 away at Spurs. And the champions are yet to play. Let's hope they pick up some red cards and there'll be some players banned from our game. Watford Liverpool, 4-2 Watford. Well done, Watford. Newcastle West Brom, you'd expect a Newcastle win there probably. 1-1. 1-1. Lamina's happy to stay. Fine. Good. Hopefully we can get a lot of players back on side as we start to win games. We've got enough quality now, by the way, that we can start to win games. Against Chelsea, yeah, I probably will focus on the defensive positioning. They've got a lot of quality up front, Chelsea, especially with Cavani in there as well now. I've signed him as well to back up Morata. Presumably still have Morata. Let's look, where are they? Chelsea players, sort by position. They have Gamero as well. He's listed, mind you, for 24 million. He's a decent player, but no more. He barely played for them as well. A bit of a waste of a signing. Morata is indeed still there. Alvaro Morata scoring tons of goals last season. Chelsea Burnley, you'd expect a comfortable win, Chelsea, 4-0 or so. Wow, Burnley held them nothing each. I did not see that coming. Hopefully that dents their confidence a little bit coming to St Mary's on Saturday. Hopefully. Oh, more of the young players playing. Oh, not getting on well today. Nah, the young players not that impressive today, sadly. Chelsea game looming on Saturday now. Hopefully we can take the game to them. I'm going to play, by the way, the exact same way. I'm not going to show them too much respect. We're going to play exactly as we did away at Huddersfield and hope that home advantage can carry us through even against such a strong side as Chelsea. I'd like to be pushing for a European place this season. I mean, if you look at the squad that we have, if you came up against that in the Europa League, you'd be raging. You would think you've been really hard done by if you drew that squad against you in the Europa League. Have to come up with a side that has Van Dijk, Rajkovic, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Danny Ings, Torreira, Lamina, Højbjerg, Ward-Prowse, whatever combination of them that play. We've got a really, really good squad, by the way. Definitely a squad that could compete in Europe. We just need to get there first. Yeah, fine. Stevenage, what a young goalkeeper. No problem with that. First team player. Okay, Liverpool Spurs. We draw there. Oh, we draw there. Nice. Obviously, if we want to end up in that top 6, we need to hope teams like Liverpool and Spurs drop points. So it's good to see them both dropping points there. Spurs actually would have thought they nicked that with 2 late goals, but then Liverpool right at the depth through Delight getting the equaliser. 3 o'clock games, Middlesbrough go down 1-0 to Watford, West Ham beating Leicester, Huddersfield 2-2 against Ipswich. The sides that came up are having a hard time of it. Borough, Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday. Borough losing again, Sheff Wednesday losing again. In fairness, they were away at City. But there you can see Arsenal again with a 1-1, them dropping points again. Lukaku and United flying. 4-0 win against Stoke. Now let's see what we can do to Chelsea. We've beat them once, they've beat us once. Hopefully we can do the business today. The only change, I'm going to bring Gabbiadini in on the left for Nico Gaitan. A winger may not be his favourite role, but he scored the goal against Huddersfield and Gaitan let us down. So we're going to go with that. Chelsea playing Courtois, Rudiger, David Luiz, Christensen, Azpilicueta, Alonso, Kante, Pasalic, really? Willian, Hazard and Cavani. It surprises me they're playing Pasalic. That's really weird. Go out and press me today, boys. Hopefully we can overrun them in the middle. I'm just going to encourage them. Everybody playing what they want to play. Yep, apart from Gabbiadini, of course. discard your changes. No, I'll confirm my changes. I didn't even make any changes, but I'm assuming that refers to the shout. Come on, defend. Oh my god, Hazard driving past them. Squared away by Bertrand. Thank God for Ryan Bertrand there. Hazard tormenting as Roncalia's in the book. God's sake. After having a torrid time last time, the last thing Roncalia up against Hazard needed was an early booking. Ward-Prowse's free kick will go over or right at Courtois, whatever. Courtois, who presumably will roll it out. Yep, Rudiger. Long towards Hazard. Oh, acres of space for Hazard. Oh, to Willian. Wesley Hook can't get there. Willian's in on the keeper to go across Rajkovic. Oh, it's a terrible finish from Willian, but we're getting off with this far too. We're getting off far too easily, frankly. I'd expect Chelsea to punish us if we keep this up. Hazard's corner. Christensen doesn't get there. Pasalic will pick it up. Back to Hazard. Come on, boys, tighten up. This is no good enough. Hazard will drive it as every day. Hazard's wide, squares it, tap in. David Luiz. Shocking defending. Absolutely abysmal. Hazard is destroying us here. Terrible defending. We're going to have to push forward. We need to score, obviously. Gabbiadini and Ings have been ineffectual today, but in fairness, probably no supplied them with much. That's Rajkovic with one for the cameras there. Right, let's get something going here. Just ball it out. There you go. Rajkovic for Van Dijk. Are you kidding me on? Hits Van Dijk in the back, goes to Cavani, and it's easy for Rajkovic, but when something like that's happening, you really don't think it's going to be your day. Keeper throws it out, hits the defender in the back, and falls to their striker. That's when you think somebody upstairs is against you. And yep, Chelsea firmly deserving of this lead at half time. We're going to have to go right through everybody at half time. Roncalia's coming off for Goldeniga, see if he can do any better out there. Defensive fullback, I suppose, no problem giving him that. Nico Gaitan coming on for Gabbiadini now. He's never really done it for us, Gaitan. I've been really disappointed with his time here at St Mary's so far. He's just never really looked to have the class that we know he does. Corner, come on, sneak something back. Torreira's delivery, oh, doesn't even beat the first man, David Luiz. He can just hit an aimless ball long. Ward-Prowse, pass it, Ward-Prowse. Goldeniga moving it quickly, thankfully. Chamberlain, Lamina, Ings, come on, somebody make a move for him. Torreira, just smash it, son. Oh, what a finish. Lucas Torreira right through Courtois, and all of a sudden, somehow it's 1-1. What a way to score your first goal for the club. Torreira hammers it in there. Some amount of venom behind that. For one apiece. As Piliqueta injured now. Oh, so is Virgil van Dijk. Ah, dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're going to have to drop Gaitan and Oxlade-Chamberlain back. We're going to have to drop Torreira back. Van Dijk is going to have to come off for Højbjerg, who can kind of play a centre back, but he needs a lot of protection in there. So if he's going to go out and be a stopper, then Hoot will need to be covered. Now, do you know what? We'll just make them bog standard ball playing defenders. So he's going to need that protection. I think actually we can move up Gaitan and Oxlade-Chamberlain, but we need this little diamond with Torreira in there providing protection. Deep line playmaker, defend, that's it. Just cover Højbjerg a bit. And we'll see what we can get out of this thing. We're not doing 10 men, obviously, so we're still going to attack them, but it's a bit dodgy now with that formation. Gaitan cuts it back. Ward-Prowse, hammer it, son. Hammers it. Courtois punches it over. Comfortable, really, for Courtois in the end, but a decent effort. Hammer it again, son. Ward-Prowse slips it to Torreira. Nah, we're not going to get anything out of this, I don't think. Lamina loses it. But a good start to the second half. Grabbing the equaliser, creating a couple of like half chances. Courtois though for Cahill. They're still very dangerous, Chelsea. Battered over the top. Cavani's in on the goalkeeper. Closed down. Cuts in on his right foot. Good save by Rajkovic. Against a team like Chelsea, you can't be allowing them to just whip it right over the top of the whole team and cut everybody out. Christensen, Jesus, heads it over the bar. Such how Chelsea's goal came, was from a corner, as Morata and Fabregas replacing Cavani and Pasalic. Willian now beats a man, still going, holding up. Too easy. Bertrand and Torreira double team him though. Lamina now. Ward-Prowse. Come on, find a good pass. Oh, Wesley Hoot, what a ball that is. Lamina, Gaitan, play it over the top of them. Round the corner, Danny Ings, can he get the goal? Tight angle, Danny Ings, cuts in, shoots, good save. Breaks for Chamberlain. Byline, crosses. Oh, Ings had to be in there for me. That is such a good ball by Chamberlain. Danny Ings is switched off. He thinks the chance is away and he doesn't get himself in there. It should be 2-1. Ward-Prowse in, headed away by Alonso, picked up by Wesley Hoot. Foul, yes, come on. Nah, it's not going to be significant. I thought we might have been able to get a ball whipped in there. Last 20 minutes now. Concentrate. A 1-1 is not a bad result against the champions. Alonso's throw to Morata. Holds it up. Willian, come on boys, just be firm and rigid in here. Morata, don't get pushed out to him, Roncaglia. Willian, over the top, that's poor. Kante, oh, of all the people to score. N'Golo Kante. I'm sorry, but for me, your defensive midfielder has to track that run. I suppose we need to overload now. We've got just under 10 or just over 10 minutes to score. We need to push up, higher tempo, more direct passing. We need to close them down more. And obviously we'll be telling them to push forward. That's super harsh if we lose this game so late on. Come on, give me something. Give me some chance. 5 added minutes, come on. Nah, looks unlikely. 35 seconds left. I think Chelsea are going to ride this out. Forward towards Chamberlain. Alonso away to Hazard. That's too easy for Chelsea here. Ah, that's so disappointing. I genuinely thought we were going to get the draw. We genuinely deserve the draw. I mean, Chelsea created a lot of chances, especially first half, but we kept ourselves in it. We got the equaliser and I thought we deserved the draw. Chamberlain's ball in's really poor and it's going to end 2-1 to Chelsea. Yep, that's super disappointing. I'm going to tell the boys they were unlucky. They did not deserve to lose that. Unlucky boys. But that's just the quality Chelsea have, particularly Hazard. Hazard looked a hell of a player out there. Van Dijk out 2 to 3 weeks. And of course, we had Van Dijk off the park. We had Højbjerg playing as a centre-back when Kante drifted in there unnoticed for the goal. So you say, was Van Dijk still on there? Would we have managed to hold on? Possibly, I think. But anyway, game's gone now. Sadly, a loss. I would probably honestly have taken 2 points in those first 2 games, assuming both games being a draw. So getting the victory against Huddersfield, I'll accept. We're actually a point ahead of where I possibly thought we would have been. So what I'm going to do now, off camera, as you know, anybody who watched season 1 knows how this works. We don't play every game on camera. We jump forward a little bit. So what I'll do, I'll play the Cup versus Bournemouth. I'll go to the Emirates. I'll play Stoke at home, I'll go to Old Trafford, and then when we come back, we'll review those results, and we'll play the 2 games against Burnley and Middlesbrough. 2 games, hopefully, where we can win. That's what we'll do, by the way. Some episodes we'll be playing against teams like Burnley and Middlesbrough, where we'll be hoping to win. And then some games, for example, we will play the double against City and Liverpool back to back. We need to play something like that. It's a glamour episode, that. But we want to mix it up. We want to see some games where we want to see the team doing well and winning, and we want to see some games where we have the glamour ties. Just mixing it up a little bit now, you know. So, as I say, I'll play through those games. Next time when we come back, we'll be seeing Burnley and Middlesbrough. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. It's been a good start to Season 2. These videos, by the way, won't always be as long as this one has been. Obviously, we've had a review of transfer business and all that here, and then the Chelsea game ended up a cracker, which took a long time. So, if you guys have enjoyed this, please drop down below and like the video. It really does help the channel out. And of course, if you want to follow the series, or any series here on the channel, of course you can subscribe, which I'd be really grateful for. But just basically, I will see you guys next episode when we're taking on Burnley and Middlesbrough.